Congratulations. You are actually part of the revolution. You are actually a part of history, whether you realize it or not. Here's the reality, all right? Let's take, by the way, I should say, welcome to the Coach's Fundamentals. This is where, it's our weekly show where, listen, we teach timeless business coaching fundamentals that will help you. I'm teaching you the kind of things that's helped me generate 7 figures as a coach, timeless principles that outlast any technology, all right? So I'm giving you some tips and strategies that's helped us grow, and my hope is that you can implement that so you can make more in order to give more. Now, let's talk about history for a second, okay? Let's rewind the clock for a second. Historically, business was, for many centuries, brick and mortar. You know, business started, like, I guess they would call it like a bazaar. You know, they put up some sort of table with like a tent or whatever, and that was the retail store, right? That evolved, you know, to a brick and mortar, right? That's been going on for many, 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 many years, and that was business. And that was pretty much the only form of business, okay? Then what happened? Well, mail started happening. People started delivering mail. This invention called mail what happened, and you could send snail mail, right? What ended up happening? Wow, I can now do a mail order business. You know, wow, that's pretty cool. I can now sell through the mail. Then the radio is invented. Oh, wow, I can sell over the radio. Then the TV was invented. Oh, I can now do infomercials. I'm giving you a little taste of the history. Maybe, you know, we're missing a thing or two, but I'm giving you a little taste. Then what happened? That's the part of the revolution we're a part of. You and me are a part of this beautiful time in history called the internet. The internet truly did not start becoming popular until the original iPhone came out. People had a smartphone, right? And then it be handheld, and for the first time ever, they can start surfing online. They can start surfing online. They can start buying online. This changed everything. The internet changed everything. Guys, that was only roughly about 10 years ago. We are all beta users. We are all at the infancy level of online business, especially coaching. Coaching didn't really even start. It wasn't even a concept until the 80s. It's still at the infancy level. It's only a $1 billion industry. That's it. To compare, network marketing is like a $200 billion industry. For example, say network marketing has been around for a lot longer, hasn't it? Coaching hasn't been around that long at all. The idea was discussed in the 80s. It didn't until recently actually turn into something, right? Here's what I want to explain to you. There's a lot to unpack here, all right? And by the way, if anyone has any comments or questions, please let us know here. First of all, give us a lot of hearts. If you like this topic, give us a lot of hearts. Tell us a little bit about yourself. Tell us what kind of coach you are or what kind of coach you want to be. Let's really unpack this because to me, it's a fascinating topic. Business online, business offline. Here's the problem. This whole game is 90% mental. Here's the problem. We're treating it like two totally different things. Oh, offline business is one thing, online business is another thing. No, that's what I want to tell you. That's not true. Business is business is business. It's the same thing. Customer service, sales, finance, delivery, marketing, teams, systems. Any of that sound familiar? That's business. Doesn't matter if it's offline or online. Okay? The problem is because the internet is so new, we're still looking at it when the camera was first invented, people would look at it like this, literally like this. they would actually believe that the camera would act when they take a picture and actually take a piece of your soul. That's why in the earlier day, you kind of saw nobody smiled in the earlier pictures. They'd be like, now we're so freaking in love with our camera, it's attached to our hip at all times. Now we love it. When it first came out, we were like, oh. That's kind of where the stage the internet's at right now. Do you have any idea how many people, there's billions of people who are not even online yet. There's so many people around the world who can't even collect payment because Stripe is not available. Dude, the global economies are growing like crazy. And the second they become online and able to get payments easily, this thing is going to open wide up. Right now, you have an opportunity to be a category king, a category queen, a category legend. The industry you're in right now, like me, I coach coaches. I help people launch I give people an A to Z 8-week blueprint. I give them the fundamentals on how to launch a 7-figure coaching business. We coach coaches, okay? That's what I do. I'm looking at like, who does that? Like, there's 1 or 2 people, but dude, I could be the number one. Now, take a look at what you do and think about that. Who's number one? Oh, wow, they're actually not doing that much. Oh, wow, I can actually be number one. Take a look at if you're a small mom and pop retail store and you sold general merchandise. Who's number one? Walmart. Oh, that's kind of hard to beat Walmart. That's kind of hard. Right now, it's for the taking. It's for the taking. What kind of coach are you? You're a mindset coach? You're a health coach? Dude, you could be a top player. You're a wealth coach. You could be a top player. Here's the problem. The game is 90% mental, but people are still kind of dipping their toes in the water because they're looking at the internet like it's that camera when it was first invented. Is this thing real? Is this internet thing real? Stop asking. And you might be subconsciously, stop it. It's very real. And we're at the infancy level. Dude, not too long ago, $1 million was a big deal. Not too long ago, $1 million was a big deal. When I first got my first 2 Comma Club award, I went to the first ClickFunnels event a few years ago in Dallas. I was of the first batch of people to get it, I think. Wasn't a lot of people. I forget. It was like, I forget, to be honest with you, but it wasn't a lot of people. It was like 100 people, maybe less. Now it's a 2-hour presentation. It's just like the 4-minute mile. The exact same thing. It's the exact same thing. Nobody had broken the 4-minute mile. Nobody could run the mile under 4 minutes. One dude did it, and then people saw, oh my God, that's possible. All these people started doing it all of a sudden. 8-figure award came out. Now all these people saw that that's possible. Now all these people are getting that award. 8 figures is going to be the new 7 figures. Because it used to be before there's only a handful of people who made 7 figures online. Now it's happening every day. 8 figures is going to become the new 7 figures. Here's why some people are looking at the internet a little scared. I don't know. Barrier to entry. You see, if I wanted to open a retail store, a business, what a lot of people say, a real business, like a brick and mortar corner shop, like a candy store, it's going to cost me $50,000 to $100,000. The barrier to entry is high. To do an online business, any Tom, Dick, or Harry, broke as a joke, can wake up today. Hey, I'm a Facebook expert. Suckers! Who wants me to do some ads for you? That's the problem. The problem is people are viewing that BS segment, that fake it till you make it segment, and they're like, that's the online world. It's not. It's a sliver. It's just like the offline world. People I'm not defending these people, but the people the online people who have like Lamborghinis and all that, they're showing lifestyle because they want you to come buy their stuff so you can get the lifestyle. I'm not really into that. Okay, I'm not really into that. However, I would like to defend the internet world holistically and say, well, wait a minute, dude. Real business, perfume, people who sell perfume, their commercials. Have you seen their commercials? It's like some beautiful supermodel, long golden gown, walking on water. They're selling sex. Well, that's the same thing as the dude driving the Ferrari, but no one's saying anything about the perfume people because that's real business. Upsales. Oh, internet has upsales. What are you talking about? My wife goes to this fancy gym, Equinox. I'm looking at their sheet, level 1 trainer, and all the same fancy language. Level 1 trainer, 100 hours training, gonna knock your nutrition out. Level 2, level X. It's a menu, upsell, upsell, upsell. You're gonna have bad experiences with online businesses and offline businesses. Let's talk about offline businesses for a second. Let's talk about doctors. How many people die every year? Oh, some asshole scammed me out of $300 online. That's life. Look at doctors. Look at doctors who are killing people every single year from medical malpractice, from misdiagnosing. That's business. It's terrible. It's awful. It's disgusting. But business is the same. There's assholes offline and online. I'm sorry. I'm in a crazy mood today. I don't really curse and I don't really get this excited. But it's such a blessing right now. And I really want everyone to really understand what's happening right now and the opportunity and the position, the blessing you're in right now. This game is for the taking. Your competition sucks. There are so many people, and it's just a fraction compared to the amount of people there will be. There's so many people who have a serious problem that you can solve, but your competition's not solving it. We get calls all the time. Oh man, I had a terrible experience with this coach. Coaches suck. That is why I developed the Coach's Secret, my 8-week blueprint to empower experts with actual structure on how to build a real, impactful, profitable, 7-figure coaching practice, like through fundamentals, through treating people right, through actually giving them value, getting them results, learning how to retain them, learning how to talk to them. Because people don't know how to do that, because the barrier to entry is so low. And it's like that one bad apple always makes everything look bad. But we need to realize for a second, we need to take all the noise out and understand this insane opportunity we have right now to be an online coach. I was on a podcast recently and the guy said, oh man, it's so cool. I can't believe it. You started your business from scratch. You made it you did 7 figures in revenue. Well, yeah, I did. But and this really sparked up. I'm like, why are you so impressed? My dad did the same thing. He came to this country. They had nothing. They had a little bit of money. They bought a little bit of like plastic jewelry and they sold it on a table and they turned it into big retail businesses. I'm like, most entrepreneurs don't inherit money. Most entrepreneurs don't inherit millions of dollars to start a business. The vast majority of entrepreneurs, that's what entrepreneurs do. They make something out of nothing. So why the hell are you all impressed with me? I'm an entrepreneur. Why are they impressed? Because he did that online in that mystical fantasy world. If we keep treating the internet like it's some lottery ticket or fantasy or fake world, we're not going to make it. We got to start treating the internet like what it is. It's just a tool. It's just the biggest blessing of our life where we can do serious business, reach a lot more people, impact a lot of people, and frankly, profit quite a bit. We need to understand this and stop playing games. We need to stop dipping our toes in the water. We need to start taking things seriously and say, hey, dude, before the big dogs come in and systemize everything. You got all those people out there teaching Amazon, huh? What happens when Jeff Bezos wakes up and says, you know what? I'm just going to go $20 a month. I'm going to do a video lessons, and I'm going to tell everybody how to crush it on Amazon. What's going to happen, everybody, then? I teach you how to make your competition irrelevant by having a personality doing organic content. But what's going to happen when the big boys come? It's going to make life a lot harder for everyone, isn't it? Right now, you have an opportunity to build a legacy, to build something special. The game is not hard, guys. It's as simple as there's a ton of people who have big problems. I'll give you a perfect example right now. It is a nightmare for me. My sleeping it's so cute when I see all these like gurus. Sleep optimization tip number 1. Shut up. I got 2 kids under 3 who wake me up who kick me in the face, come in my room and kick me in the face every couple hours. Shut up about your sleep optimization. I got a big problem right now. I have terrible sleep because my kids just beat the hell out of me. They just come into my room in the middle of the night and just beat me up and they on top of me. It's a nightmare. I need someone to solve that problem. I need a sleep coach to come in and fix it. But most coaches suck. They don't know how to do business. I'm blessed. I come from a retail background. We needed solar panels at our house. What do? We started calling solar companies. Nobody's picking up. Offline. Nobody's picking up. The people who pick up say they're going to come to our house. At this time, they show up late. They show up dressed like a schmuck. They drag their muddy shoes in my house. They say they're going to give me a quote. They never give me a quote. I got interviewed. I did a podcast the other day. Guy had a $40 million roofing company offline. And I told him my grief. Said, bro, the only reason we have a $40 million company is because we show up on time. We dress appropriately. We give a professional proposal when we say we're going to give it. We listen to your pain points and we solve it. Business fundamentals. That's why the show is called The Coach's Fundamentals, guys. I'm not here to teach you about here's the latest bot tactic. I'm technologically illiterate. I have no idea. I'll hook you up with my bot people who are freaking awesome. I'm here to teach you the fundamentals that outlast and have outlasted any technology. How to sell to people, how to treat people, how to make offers, how to retain people, how to get people results, the things that actually matter, but the stuff that nobody wants to concentrate on because they're just on that next shiny object somewhere. Oh man, I hope you guys didn't mind that rant. Jeez. All right, let me see. Someone says I just gave him an idea. Someone said I'm the best. I'm not the best, man. I'm just trying to be like you. What's up, Ashley? Oh, Nelly, what do we got here? Akbar, very angry. Yeah, I know. I was in a mood today. I was in a mood today. I apologize, guys, for the cursing and all that. I was just, I got in a mood today, because I love you guys. And I hate seeing people stuck. And I don't want you to be. I want to help you get unstuck. I want to help you serve people. I want to help you make more so you can give more. And it just hurts me when I see everyone from on the sidelines. You see, that's why it doesn't work. Oh, you see, that's why it's fake. Oh, he had that bad experience. These sideline commentators are so frustrating to me. It's like, and that's in every offline, online. So there's always spectators. Oh yeah, you see, this doesn't work. I hate those spectators because they are blocking people's light. We're all gifted. God has given each and every one of us a gift. It is our molecular responsibility to spread that gift through coaching. I feel if your calling is, if you've been given the ability to have a skill, me personally, pound for pound, the most impact I've had in people's lives is by coaching them, which is why I teach people to become coaches. And by the way, if that is something that interests you, you really need to go. I'm going to type in my website now, and you really need to book a call with us immediately so that we can actually help you become a wildly impactful, a wildly profitable coach. Or if you're already a coach, we can help take you to the next level. I just want to read some of these comments here. Someone said, no apologies. This is awesome. No, I do have to apologize. Cursing's bad. Listen, I used to curse like a sailor. I'll be honest with you, I used to love cursing. I used to love smoking. I'm not here to preach. I'm just telling my experience. The truth is, no matter what if you follow any of the major religions, Christianity, Judaism, Islam, and if you follow any of the major, I'm not picking on any religion. I'm just saying, like, if you follow any of the major kind of monotheistic religions, look, hey, I'm not here to preach, but I'm going to tell you some facts. You can't argue facts. God doesn't like cursing. I love God. I'm not saying you don't. I'm just saying I'm trying to do good. So I do apologize. We shouldn't curse. I shouldn't curse. I should lead by example. But I was so passionate about this topic. It slipped out. God forgive me, please. But anyway, I'm glad we had that topic. What's up, Thomas? Somebody's gonna help me with that sleep problem, Deb. Yeah, Ashley, you should jump into the coaching space, man. Hook up a call with us for sure. Somebody loves the energy. It's not cursing. That's the attitude. Yeah. Anybody have any questions for me? Let me know. Otherwise, seriously, guys, I'm creating the next wave of coaches. We've already launched the Coach's Secret. It's phenomenal. We're getting unbelievable testimonies. People are already getting more clients. I'm showing you A to Z. Your expertise, what kind of coaching model should you choose? What kind of funnel should you use? I'm giving you the exact funnels that I've used. What kind of funnel? What model should you use? How do you coach? What kind of funnel do you set up? I'm giving you my exact funnels that help me generate 7 figures. What kind of traffic should you put? I'm showing you how I did 7 figures organic traffic. How do you, when you get them on the phone, how do you sell to them? I'm showing you what I did to close 7 figures on the phone. How do you retain those people? Because it's easy to sell, dude. I've learned through blood, sweat, and tears how to retain people. Because anybody can sell. How do you keep people? So how do you retain them? And where do you go from there? How do you grow from there? How do you impact people? How do you impact people all over the world? How do you help more people live a better quality life? That's what I provide for you. I invite you to join us at the Coach's Secret. It is our flagship group coaching program. It's a course that I had every week. I'm doing live Q&A. It is my life. It is my joy. It is my baby. All right. So I invite you to join us there. Oh, anyone have any questions for me? Love your passion. Thank you. I teach people how to think big. Yeah, I am. I'm trying to think. I respect you if you have small goals. I really do. I met a guy the other day. I was shocked. Usually everyone tells me they want to make $1 million or something. He said, I only want to make 150,000. He said, look, I've made money before. I'm not interested. I only want 150. I had so much respect. I'm like, I love you. 150,000. That's awesome. Easy. And I like that because you know what you want. I have respect for you if you have small goals. I do. I'm not picking on you. I happen to have big ones. I don't care about the money. What am I going to do? Buy my horse a pink diamond? I don't care about that. I never did. By the way, my whole life, I never cared. Even when I was broke, if I had a few extra dollars, lunch is on me. And even if it's my last few dollars, I never cared about that. I got big plans because I want to impact a lot of people. Now, you're talking about cursing. Watch this. I don't know if you guys know I'm going to move. You see that picture up there? It's a picture of me and Gary Vee. Why the hell? And to be honest with you, I don't have anything against Gary Vee. I don't really know that much about him. In my life, I've probably seen in totality maybe 20 minutes worth of Gary Vee content. So why the hell do I have a big picture of me and him hugging in my office? Especially since he curses like a sailor and I'm not really into that. Why the hell do I have this big picture of him that I look at every day? Because I did go to a conference. I did go to a conference where Gary Vee was speaking. It was the ClickFunnels Viral Launch Party. And he said, someone asked him, why are you doing all this stuff, bro? He said, because I'm creating a spaceship. Why are you doing all this content? Why are you doing all this speaking? Why are you doing all this stuff? He said, I'm creating a spaceship, a following, a movement. And what's going to happen is I'm going to get to point that spaceship wherever I want. Cancer. Zap. Gone. What did he mean by that? He's collecting contacts, people, resources, so that he can actually, say for example, they're close to the cure of cancer, they need to raise millions of dollars. He now has an audience that he could leverage to help do that. He can solve problems. If he wanted to build all these water wells and give all these people dying from thirst water, he could. That's what he's doing. He's building that spaceship. He's building that community, that following to solve big problems. And that's exactly what I want to do. And that's why I have that picture, because I love it. That's what we're doing. We're trying to cultivate a movement, the make more, give more movement, where together, I can only do so much impact by myself, guys. This is why I'm trying to, why did I launch the Coach's Secret? It's to empower the next wave of impactful players so that collectively together, we can impact millions of lives. A lot of people say that, but we actually have a plan to do that we're implementing, that's happening. That's what this is all about, guys. Why are we on this earth? For what? I get upset with my brother, man, to be honest with you. And people like that, and I don't mean any disrespect to anybody. My brother got an IT job. No disrespect, please. I don't want to insult anyone's feelings. But listen, I'm talking to you like you're my own brother. My brother got a job. My baby brother just got an IT job, information technology. By the way, I don't even know what the hell that is. Something that we connect routers and wires and Wi-Fi. I'm like, what happens if you don't go to work tomorrow? One punk millennial is going to get 4G Wi-Fi instead of 5G? I really don't want to offend anyone here, but ask yourself this question. If you didn't show up to work tomorrow, is the world going to be any different? I say we all have the same amount of hours in the day. Why not create a big impact? Listen, that's just my opinion. I really don't mean to offend anybody, but dude, ask yourself, if you didn't show up to work tomorrow, is the world going to be any different? If not, let's change that. Let's start using your light, your gift. That's what frustrates me. I see like my brother's gifted. He's over there, me installing a router. Come on, dude. For some punk millennial to have 5G internet instead of 4G so he can go watch YouTube all day long? I'm exaggerating, but you see what I'm saying. I just want like more for all of us. I just want all of us to do big, beautiful things. There's just too many people out there who need help, man. There's people dying daily of starvation. You know, there's too many people who need help, and God has given all of us here a blessing that we're entrepreneurs, that we're problem solvers. What are we doing with that gift that God gave us? Are we dicking around with some Wi-Fi routers? Or are we making big change in the world? Are we making it a better place? Anyway, guys, you guys have been really kind to spend a little bit of time with me. If I can do anything for you, please check us out. Please go to my website. Please reach out to me. I love you. I want nothing for the best for all of us. I want us to do all spectacular things. Remember, guys, this is only the beginning. Claim your stake now. Claim your stake now. Stop. Take all the noise out. Take all the noise out and just start implementing. Claim your stake and be an impact player. Be a category king or queen. I'm rooting for you. I'm here for you 100%. God bless. And I love you. Peace.